Hi, everybody, and welcome into the Cougars Sports Network as we get ready for women's college basketball action. A couple of teams 2-1 in the WSC South, vying for another win as Antelope Valley in town to take on the College of the Canyons Cougars here at the Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage. I'm Matt Robinson, glad to have you along with us as always here today. COC 9-8 on the year for John Wismath in his second year as the COC men's basketball head coach. Has his team to a 2-1 start. They lost their last time out, unfortunately, to a very good Citrus team who's ranked in the top 25 this year, the 24th ranked Citrus Owls. The Cougars have found themselves, due to this good little run they've been on recently, despite a loss to Cypress and Citrus, just outside the top 25 rankings. It's been an up and down year, though, for COC. That's really been the theme. They've not had a win streak or losing streak longer than 2 games. Their most notable victory came before the holiday break at 77-71 win over Palomar, who was number 2 in the state at the time here at Lee Smelser Court on the Cougar cage. Short bench is still kind of a concern for COC. Alexis Relas, Alaya Garcia, Jade Sims, Vanessa Zavala, and Hannah Tolentino all average over 30 minutes a game. And they will be the starters once again for COC here today, as they have started most of the games so far this year. As you look, Garcia, Sims, Zavala, and Relas have started all 18 games now this year, including today, and Tolentino making her 16th start in 18 games so far this year for John Wismath. On the other side, for Barry Green, the head coach of the Antelope Valley Marauders, 10-7 on the year. The Marauders have struggled against top 25 opponents this season, 1-5 against teams in the state ranking before their matchup, and 2-5 against teams that have at least received votes prior to play. So trying to find what would be their 3rd win over a team that's in or just outside the rankings this season. Coming in off of a win over Santa Monica, 73-29, their largest win of the season, their largest margin of victory of the year, and it's the 4th time Antelope Valley has held an opponent under 50 points this year. They start with Alyssa Taylor, Kayla Barnes, Sierra Stemmer, Bridget Ignacio, and Courtney Hart as the Marauders start with the basketball and go to work offensively here. Taylor sends it up top. Ignacio works it to the inside, and Hart underneath the basket lays it in. Hart, 21.5 points per, 11.2 rebounds per game. Her season high is 40 this year. As she plays down low, her and Stemmer have been tough down low. As a 3 from Zavala gives the Cougars a 3-2 lead. That's something you'll see a lot of from COC. They like to get out in transition. They like to use their speed, and likely what they're going to try and do a lot of against this Antelope Valley squad, who has the size advantage down low with Stemmer and Hart down low. She looks here, Stemmer, 5'11", freshman out of Pete Knight High School, averages 15.9 and 11.4 per game. Then you have Courtney Hart, the 6'2" sophomore out of Oakhurst, California, who averages, as we said, 21.5 and 11 rebounds. As Stemmer, a jumper from 17 is good. Those two will be very active, as they're the leaders offensively for Antelope Valley this year. Nobody else in double figures for the Marauders. As Tolentino, a 3 is good, and the Cougars with back-to-back 3s to open up the game. Zavala, who's a 33% three-point shooter, and Tolentino, who is the same, both knocked down 3s. And the Cougars with a 6-4 advantage. Marauders inside again to Hart, underneath Stemmer, and they're just gonna work together, those two. As you see that time, Stemmer, who's already now with 4 points in the ball game. The nice dish from Courtney Hart that time. Here's Alea Garcia, who's been the leader for COC offensively this year. Averages 18.8, 5 assists per game. Travel called against Tolentino, so a turnover on COC. For College of the Canyons, Garcia is so vital to the way they run. 20 points in 7 of the last 9 games she's played. She had 27 against LA Southwest. One of her better games of the year. Her season high was 34. And LA Southwest game was one of her 2 double-doubles. She's 6th in the state in minutes per game, averaging 38.1 per, 18th in field goals made with 127, 24th in points per game, 31st in free throw percentage, 11th in assists with 87, and her 319 points is 22nd in the state. Both teams with a couple of high scores. Is Hart one of those as well? She's 2nd in the state in field goal percentages. Garcia misses. Reales couldn't get the rebound as Hart was able to tip it to Stemmer. This is Taylor, 5.5 points, 5.6 rebounds, 4.6 assists, leading the way for Antelope Valley on the assist front. She'll handle the ball. Tries to get it inside to Hart. He couldn't handle the passes. It was too high for her. And it'll be Canyon's basketball. Garcia pointing directions. Will send it to Zavala near side. Relas in the corner here. Will dribble back up top. Garcia, a little crossover. Slips the defender. Trying to get down low, but she finds that wall. The big body's down low. Instead pitched it back. Relas at 3, an air ball. And Hart will catch. And Antelope Valley go back the other way. For Courtney Hart, 57% from the floor this year, which is 2nd best in California in field goal percentage. Her 5th best in field goal percentage. Her 159 field goals made is 2nd best in the state. She's 9th in points per game, as we talked about, with that 21.5. And 9th in points so far this season. There's another 3, this time Zavala, and the Cougars back with a 3-point lead. So the Cougars lights out from 3 here early on, 3 of 5. Have a 3-point lead. Stemmer, an 18-footer, no good. Hart, the inside board, then bumps Ruelas off the ball as she tried to steal it from her and has an easy bucket. Good inside position that time from Hart. Tolentino, a 3 that rattles in. Tolentino with 6. Zavala with 6. And Canyons with a 12-point lead, their 4th triple here in the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Taylor, right at the point of attack, will get it to Stemmer, blocked extended near side, off the window, no good. Sims had the rebound poked away from her. Stemmer tried to set it inside, and Sims swats it out of play. It'll be Antelope Valley ball. There's Ignacio for 3. She knocks it down. Ignacio, the best 3-point shooter for Antelope Valley, 32 of 108, a 29% 3-point shooter. As the Marauders back within 1. Sims at 3. The Cougars stay hot from downtown. Make it 5 of 7 so far early on. All 7 of their field goal attempts have been from 3. It's got to be the game plan for COC today against this big inside presence of Antelope Valley. Sims able to defend Steamer that time. Canyons back the other way. Garcia. Runner off the window, no. Ignacio the rebound inside. Taylor working on the offense. Again, Steamer. That time around Sims. Couldn't get it to roll. Thought she was fouled. Had some words for the official as she ran by. Canyons back the other way, and Zavala stepped out of play. As Barry Green wants a timeout. 4:25 to go first quarter. 15-11 in favor of College the Canyons. And Barry Green still having a discussion with the officials about plays down low, wanting fouls called for Sierra Steamer, and he's not getting them, and he's still just using the timeout to try and talk to the officials instead of his team. So 4:25 to go. it'll be a full timeout here. 15-11. Canyons 5 of 8 from the floor, 5 of 7 from 3 to start. And that's what's led to the COC lead of 15-11. Looking at the rest of the state, as a number of other games going on today. Shasta and Butte in action. Butte with a 105-45 win over Shasta. Wow. 50-point victory there. Victor Valley and Palo Verde didn't get a game, or didn't get a score posted yet, so we don't know from that one. San Bernardino with a it's very suspicious. This 2-0 San Bernardino Valley over Desert in the final. Coos and Lassen postponed. Feather River and Redwoods postponed. San Jacinto a 53-49 win over Chaffee. Glendale a 65-39 win over Bakersfield. And a lot of other games in action. We'll keep you updated on those. Western State Conference game. Glendale gets to 4-0 right now, leading the WSC South. Another bucket down low for Antelope Valley is Steamer with another one. She's got 6. It's a 2-point game. Garcia, look around the perimeter, got it to Sims, now to Zavala in the corner. Stepped on the line, it's just a 2, it's a 20-foot 2, but it'll be good for Zavala. Makes it 17-13, a miss for Antelope Valley. Tolentino now. Stop up jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound for Kyla Barnes. Here's Taylor now. Antelope Valley slowing things down. Ignacio with 3, no good. Sims with good inside position against Steamer that time. Able to fight and win a rebound for College of the Canyons. Garcia back the other way. She's been quiet so far. Good bounce pass inside. What beautiful vision that time from Alea Garcia, who does not have a point yet. 0 for 2 from the floor, but a nice assist that time. Canyons with a 19-13 advantage, lead back up to 6. Steamer with Sims right on her. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor wants to drive against Ruelas. Got under the basket, missed. Good tip rebound by Sims to get it over to Garcia. Garcia gonna sprint it ahead. Dishes it off. Zavala, a wing 3 is good. Zavala now in double figures in the first quarter. 11 points for her on 4 of 4 shooting. 3 of 3 from downtown as she is on fire early on. And the Cougars lead by 9. Steamer from the foul line. Sims tried to get it out of her hand. Now Steamer, a turnaround, no. Tolentino the rebound. Garcia ahead of everyone, and Tolentino throws it out of play as it was tough for Garcia to try and make the catch. Clark gonna come out. Elliot Hulk gonna come in, take over for Courtney Hart. Ignacio coming off the floor as Deja Taylor checking in to replace Ignacio, and Taylor going to be the one to run the point, it looks like here, as that ships Alyssa Taylor off to the other side. Alyssa Taylor wanting to drive, now we'll dump it to Barnes. Now Taylor inside Steamer, she'll try and work, draws the foul, count it for her, and she'll go for the and 1. First foul on Sims. Steamer trying to get it back within 6. Steamer no good on the free throw, just a 57% foul shooter on the year. There's Sims. Throws it out high, Zavala, now to Tolentino. 3 on the way, no good. Garcia gets a bucket. Ruelas with 3, no good. And then a foul coming back up the floor as a couple of bodies tumble down. Barnes and Zavala crashed into one another. 35.7 to go. 24-19, Canyons up by 5. Steamer with 8 so far. Hart with 4, Ignacio 3, Barnes and Polk with 2. 11 for Zavala, 6 for Tolentino, 5 for Sims, and 2 for Garcia. Polk misses inside, got her own rebound, missed again. Sims the outlet, Garcia brings it ahead. Zavala trying to stay perfect. That time missed, almost rattled in. 7 to go here in the first quarter. Taylor inside, Polk backing down Sims, missed. Canyons able to come away with the rebound, and they'll take a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter. 24-19 here from Lee Smelser Court at the Cougar cage.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health. UCLA Health.
Canyons with the basketball to start here in the second quarter, leading by 5, 24-19. They've led by 9 at one point. Here's Ruelas at 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Barnes, and Antelope Valley will slow things down a little bit. For the Marauders this year, 26.5 field goals made per game, shooting 40% from the floor. That's 20th and 17th, and that's due in part to the bigs inside. Hart and Steamer inside are just so difficult to defend as Hart, the and one. She'll go to the line. Pan checking in to take over for Ruelas here. Antelope Valley also one of the best rebounding teams in California this year. Hart misses on the foul shot. The Marauders a remarkable plus 15 in rebound margin this year, 5th best in the state. Zavala another 3, no good. Payan couldn't come down with the rebound as Hart comes away with it. And Antelope Valley back the other way, trailing by 3. They also average 18.8 assists per game, and a lot of that's due to just the fact that they can get it inside to Hart and Steamer and just let them go to work. So 3rd best team in the state in terms of assists. As Hart gonna go to the line again, Sims picks up her 2nd foul. That'll be a concern as the game goes on for COC, as you have to try and defend Courtney Hart and Sierra Steamer down low, but you can't keep giving fouls away, as you do have a very short bench for COC when you look at it. Ruelas, Garcia, Sims, Zavala, and Tolentino have been the ones that have played the most minutes. You haven't seen Amaya Robinson yet today, who maybe is the size answer for either Sims or Steamer, but the Cougars, I think, want to get out and run against this big lineup, try and use their athleticism to their advantage. Then you go, Payan is the next one down after Robinson. You don't really get Recalde into the game very much. Her season high is 18 minutes. She only averages 4.4. 3-second violation on College of the Canyons. And Maya Colquitt, again, another one that doesn't get into the game very much, just 6.8 minutes per game. So, and I'm not even sure Colquitt's on the bench, to be quite honest. I don't see her over there at this point, so really you're down to 3 bench players for COC. Barnes loose, and Antelope Valley has a 1-point lead, 25-24. Tolentino, Zavala. Cougars have cooled off now on the offensive side. Steamer rejection as she swats the Zavala shot away. Garcia, a 3, no good. Sims, the offensive board, and she draws the foul against Hart here, who runs right into her. Not sure if Hart even needed to run into her that time. It's Hart at 6'2", Sims at 5'5". All Hart has to do is put her hands up. Make Sims try and go over the top of her. Sims makes the first. Jade, a 73% foul shooter this year. Canyon's been the best team in the state in free throw percentage this season, 72.3% from the foul line. Sims makes both. They make just 12.8 per game, which is 6th best, on just 17 attempts, which is 23rd best. So the Cougars, a very good foul shooting team. That'll be something interesting, or we should say the best foul shooting team in the state this year. So that'll be something to keep an eye on as this one continues, if they can find a way to the line. Steamer misses 3 attempts down low. Sims back the other way. Steamer took a tumble, maybe tripped on a Cougar as she was running up the floor. She looks uncomfortable. Garcia knocks down a 3. Canyons with a 4-point lead, and Steamer is still down. That's going to bring Eric Butrago, the athletic trainer for COC, out on the floor to check on her here. It looked like she just got tied up. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get a replay of that at all, as it's our replay server doesn't pick up that far back. I think it's her ankle, the way she kind of lifted up. So she'll check out. Ignacio will check back in. It's either her ankle or her knee. I think it's her knee, and I think it's how she crashed down to the floor. She just landed on it. She's kind of got to laugh about it a little bit. Kind of massaging it a little bit. I think it was just, like I said, it was just got a couple of players' feet got tied together. It was nothing malicious from either side. Nobody really even trying to run into one another, just people running up the floor, and they got tied up, and she crashed right down onto that left knee. So we'll keep an eye on her as the game continues on. She'll sit on the bench for now. Here's Barnes from the block against Zavala. Zavala able to block Barnes. She got it back to Ignacio, who tries to drive and feed one through, and the Cougars get a takeaway. Payan throws it ahead. Garcia, fresh off that 3, dumps Sims. Sims off the window and good, and you can see the Cougars' speed going to work that time for Garcia. 5 points already, 3 assists in the ball game. Sims with 9 now. The lead is up to 6 once again for College of the Canyons. Here's Alyssa Taylor. Over to Deja Taylor. Now to Bridget Ignacio. Thought about a 3, instead got it to Taylor. Taylor wanting to drive against Pan. Instead will send it up top to Barnes. Barnes with 7 against Garcia. Off the window, no good. Tolentino the rebound, dribbles it out of some trouble. Gets it across the timeline. And now we'll wait to get it to Garcia as she comes up across. Now back to Tolentino. 3 wide open is good. Can't leave Tolentino and Zavala open from 3 like that, as they will drain them more often than not. And the Cougars now with a 9-point lead once again, 39-25, the advantage. Barnes off the window, no. Zavala the rebound, the outlet to Sims. It's really the 5-guard, or it's 4 guards and a forward in Zavala, but it really works for COC as Zavala shoots like a guard from the outside. And again, Tolentino. Hart forced to close out. Payan trying to drive. Blocked by Ignacio. Got the ball back. Dumped to Sims, who's fouled, trying to split a pair of defenders. And her and Ignacio. Good sportsmanship that time. Foul goes against Deja. Deja Taylor or Alyssa Taylor. Goes against Alyssa Taylor, her first. Valerie Recalde coming into the game. Recalde had her best game the other night of the season against Bakersfield. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers in 18 minutes. Those are only 6 points this year, so she checks back in to go to work for COC. Garcia, a 3 on the way is good. Wow, Garcia now starting to find her rhythm. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, since our esteemed sports information director, Jesse Munoz, said that, fun fact, Garcia wearing the Nike Kobe 8 Protros today, which is the white-on-white version. She was wearing the Protro Grinches. I think it's Protos, not Protros. I think he spelled things wrong. Before that today, and every time she makes a bucket, he kicks his feet out from the scorer's table and looks at me. So right now, a 37-25 lead. I'm not a shoehead, so forgive me if I did not say that correctly, but 37-25. Canyons in the lead, 4:45 to go here in the first. Here's Tolentino driving, travel. She took too many steps before she put the ball out to get some help. Payan checking in, Sims coming off. Sims has had a good first half. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Ruelas coming in to take over for Tolentino. You look, Zavala 9, Zavala 11, Sims 9, Tolentino 9, Garcia 8 for Canyons. Steamer and Hart each with 8 for Antelope Valley. And the Marauders need more help from the rest of the floor, as Barnes has 4, Ignacio 3, Polk with 2. Here's Taylor inside, no good off the glass. Zavala the rebound as everybody had cleared out. So the bigs were all in the outskirts, and that led an easy rebound for Zavala. Here's Payan, a 3, too strong, and an air ball. Steamer will come away with it. Good to see her back in the game, sprinting up and down the floor for AVC. And Deja Taylor wanted to work inside. Now we'll spin it back out. Guarded by Garcia, tried to get it to Alyssa Taylor, and Ruelas got a hand on it. It'll be AVC basketball. 12-point Canyons lead. Marauders trying to work for an open look. Now Hart, Zavala able to meet her and challenge her. Good challenge by Zavala that time. Zavala, the only 6-footer for COC. Gives up a little bit of size to Hart, but that time able to use her length to challenge Hart. There's a 3, Garcia is good. Garcia now with 11. 40-25 for Garcia. She's starting to heat up. Steamer inside, another bucket. She's in double figures. And Garcia thought maybe a little heat check. Instead, she gets it to Zavala. Now Garcia takes her time, sends it back over. Cougars will work it around to Payan, who's called for a travel. So lead down to 13 here. Taylor fouled by Ruelas here. First foul, 3rd on Canyons here in the second quarter. Steamer draws a foul on Recalde that time. Steamer misses that time. 2:25 to go in the first half. Canyons with a 13-point advantage. Garcia driving, stops, elbow jumper, doesn't roll. Ignacio the rebound, and will dribble it out a little bit of trouble before she gets it over to Deja Taylor. Taylor into the offensive side. Here's Ignacio spinning. Back to Deja Taylor, now to Alyssa Taylor. Inside trying to get it to Hart, who's able to catch and lay it in. Zavala was trying to get around Hart to steal it away and just was a half step behind for an easy bucket for Courtney Hart, who's got 10 now. Lead down to 11, Zavala a 3, no good. Rebound tips around. Hart now will catch, trying to back down Zavala. Slips it to the outside to Taylor. Taylor over the top of Zavala, a runner, no. Pay in the inside position, and Canyons back the other way. It's Garcia. Pay in a 3. No good, an air ball. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Steamer fouled by Payne, and she'll get herself to the line. Steamer knocks it down. 3-point play there. Lead is slimmed down to 8 for COC as they've cooled off a little bit here in the late portion of the second quarter. Garcia driving, got it to Zavala. Back to Garcia, a 3 on the way, no good. Ignacio the rebound. 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock here. Actually more like a 6-second difference. Taylor to Alyssa Taylor. Works to her left, sent it to Ignacio. Ignacio bounce pass inside, Steamer to Hart down low, over Zavala, no. Zavala the rebound. Ruelas will dribble it ahead. Six to shoot here for COC. Garcia, stop-up jumper from the foul line, no good, and we'll end the first half at a 40-32 College of the Canyons lead. COC out in front after 10 of 22 shooting from 3. And we'll step aside. Second half action when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this.
Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, dip, two. Hand down. One hand, up. Up. Flip.
I could eat.
Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do, and the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
At College of the Canyons, we're always here to help make your future remarkable. Choosing classes is always flexible, so you can study your way. Learn at one of our 2 state-of-the-art campuses, or from home with our online options. Tuition is always affordable, with classes starting at just $46 per unit. We offer financial aid and 0 textbook cost classes to help you save. Always flexible, affordable, remarkable. Always College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule now.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
Rising up, bread's on the sheet. Did my time, took out my toppings. Went the distance, now my prep is complete. Just a limb and its will to thrive. It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice. Freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites. And it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this.
Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, big two. Hand down. One hand. Up. No. Flip.
I could eat.
Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
At College of the Canyons, we're always here to help make your future remarkable. Choosing classes is always flexible, so you can study your way. Learn at one of our 2 state-of-the-art campuses, or from home with our online options. Tuition is always affordable, with classes starting at just $46 per unit. We offer financial aid and 0 textbook cost classes to help you save. Always flexible, affordable, remarkable. Always College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule now.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program,
Welcome back into the Cougar Sports Network as we go to work second half action. COC leading 40-32. Some Marauders starting with the basketball. They get it inside to Courtney Hart right away. Blocked on her first attempt, missed on her second, missed and fouled on her third, and she'll go to the line. Cougars 14 of 34 in the first half, 10 of 22 from 3, only 2 of 2 from the line. Antelope Valley 14 of 39 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3, and they were actually out-rebounded by College of the Canyons, 24-22. So it's been a tight game here so far between these two as Hart makes the first of 2. Maybe she didn't. She missed the first. Second is good. As Canyons gets the ball for the first time here in the second half. Zavala sent it to Relas, who wasn't ready for it. Cougars will get it back to Tolentino. Inside Garcia, over the top of Steamer and off the glass and in. Good shot from Garcia. You look at the numbers in the first half. Steamer had 11 points, Hart with 10. Hart with 8 rebounds, or I think actually 6. Steamer had 6 as well. Hart had a couple of rebounds off those 2 misses on her first time down the floor. Blocked that time from Zavala, then Steamer got the ball, put it in, was fouled by Ruelas, so she'll go to the line. Or excuse me, by Garcia, so she'll go to the line. For College of the Canyons, Garcia, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists in the first half. Zavala, 11 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks, a steal, and a turnover. And then Sims and Tolentino each with 9. So Taylor checking out. As Deja Taylor checks in. Steamer misses. Taylor able to get the rebound. Antelope Valley playing 4 on 5 as Hart was tying her shoe way back in the backcourt. She gets back in, and Antelope Valley with a reset here off the miss from Steamer. 42-35, Hart down low, countered in the foul as it's on Zavala, her third. Sims goes down hard. Her and Steamer got tied up on the free throw miss. And it actually drew a foul on Steamer. Ruelas a 3 on the way short. Zavala able to gather the rebound in the corner, and Canyons will get a reset here. Tolentino near side 3. No good as it bounces over the backboard, and it'll be Antelope Valley ball. Steamer, triple team down low, missed. Zavala had the rebound, but Ignacio stole it from her. Now Steamer on the floor, able to get it over to Barnes. And Antelope Valley back to work offensively here. It's Taylor trying to get it inside to Hart. Stolen by Zavala. Ruelas then turned it over as she was just trying to find an outlet. Had 3 red jerseys around her. And the Marauders back to work. Now Hart again. Trying to back Zavala down. Does. And a timeout called by John Wismath. As all of a sudden that 8-point lead down to just 3. 7:35 to go here in the third quarter. College of the Canyons and Antelope Valley here on the Cougar Sports Network. So Zavala a 3 out of the timeout, then Hart down low. Here's Tolentino, no good. Had it partially blocked. .45-41, a tight game once again. Sims and Hart run into one another as Sims was trying to get to the basketball. Hart down low, all alone. Good bucket that time off the inbound play. And it looks like Amaya Robinson getting up off the bench as Canyons wants to find a way to defend inside a little bit better with the two bigs of Steamer and Hart out there for Antelope Valley. As the Marauders have gotten it back down to a 2-point lead. Garcia step back 2 from 20, air ball. Robinson checking in, Jade Sims coming off. And it looks like they'll move Zavala over to cover Steamer, and that Robinson at 5'10", with a little bit stronger of a build, try and guard Hart. Hart loose, wide open down low. Robinson comes down with a rebound, outlets to Garcia. Canyons back the other way. Zavala now, Robinson. Foul or travel called on Robinson. I thought they were going to call a foul on Hart, but instead they said Robinson moved her feet, so Canyons turns it over again. 8th turnover of the ball game on COC. It's a 2-point COC lead, 45-43, 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Both these teams 2-1 in the WSC South, trying to keep pace with both Citrus and Glendale. The Steamer has tied the game at 45. Tolentino trying to drive. Canyons around the perimeter. Zavala a 3 for the lead is good. Zavala, who's 4 of 7 from 3 in the first half, is 5 of 8 now. Give her 17 points. As Canyons back with a 3-point lead. Here's Barnes moving to her right. Tried to get it to Deja Taylor. Now over to Ignacio, inside Steamer. Swatted away by Robinson. Outlet Ruelas. She's got a breakaway. Will lay it off the window and in for Alexis Ruelas, her first bucket of the day. And Amaya Robinson down low, making an impact, able to get that ball away from Steamer as she came over to help defend. There's Barnes, tried to get it in. Garcia takes it away, and then she's fouled by Barnes. Good defense that time from Malaya Garcia. Second team foul on Antelope Valley. First foul on Barnes. She'll sub out as Alyssa Taylor comes back in. Garcia with the ball to Tolentino, near side wing. Now to Robinson. Tries to dribble through some traffic. Got it to Ruelas. A 3-pointer on the way. No good. There's Deja Taylor now to Alyssa Taylor. They try and get it inside to Hart. And Robinson got a hand on it and swatted it out of play. So far the tactic from John Wismath helping out is Robinson able to play a little bit more physical inside than Zavala typically does. She tries to defend the very physical Steamer and Hart. Down low, miss on a 3, back the other way, Canyons. Ruelas, Tolentino near wing. She wants to probe the defense, try and get it inside. Robinson backs down the mismatch that time, as Alyssa Taylor was the only defender back, and Robinson has her first bucket of the evening, and Canyon's back in front by 7. Steamer gonna try a 3, short. Rebound came right to Elia Garcia. She'll sprint it ahead. Garcia dumps it off. Ruelas. A D2 is good, just a 2. It was a 21-foot two-pointer, and a timeout on the floor called by Barry Green. 2:53 to go here in the third quarter, and the Cougars back up by 9 here on the Cougar Sports Network. So Canyon's a 54-45 lead now. After the 2 from Ruelas, Ignacio trying to knock down a 3 air ball. Hart picks it up. Bounce pass inside. Alyssa Taylor missed. Tolentino the rebound. And Canyon's trying to go back the other way. Garcia thought about a 3. Instead, Tolentino will get a wide open look. No good. Inside rebound from Robinson. Tried to throw it up, but they say it went off of Ignacio. It'll be Canyon's basketball. Jade Sims checking back in to get Vanessa Zavala a bit of a break here. Canyons will get it in. And Garcia now to Ruelas. Near side, corner 3, air ball. Hart able to catch. 9-point advantage, 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Amber Jordan into the game for the first time today for Antelope Valley. She'll send it to Alyssa Taylor. Kicks it into the corner. Ignacio, a 3 off the near side. Banked it home off the window. That's a big 3 for Bridget Ignacio and Antelope Valley as it cuts the lead back to 6. Here's Garcia. Now to Tolentino. Cougars will stay along the perimeter for now. Tolentino, another 3, this time from the far wing. No good, too strong. Tolentino is slowed down after a strong start. Cougars, remember, they were 5 of 7 to open the game from 3. 12 of 29 today. Over half of their shots today have come from 3. That shows you just the presence inside from Antelope Valley, with Hart and Steamer both out there, or even just one of the 2. As Hart the lone big on the floor for Antelope Valley right now. Deja Taylor trying to drive. Now we'll turn it back. Amber Jordan has it. Stopped her dribble. Tried to get it inside to Hart. Good defense that time from Amia Robinson to take away the inlet pass. And it's out off of COC. Taylor tries to ship it inside. Ignacio tried to touch it. A quick pass to Steamer, who's into the game to take over for Hart. Then Robinson had it taken away from her as Canyons had the takeaway for the moment. Yeah, Kayla Barnes will have it and drop it off for Deja Taylor. Amber Jordan trying to get it inside. Mia Robinson going to be called for a foul on a push. It's her first personal. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, they say she pushed Steamer in the back. It didn't look like it from here. It looked like just a bad pass. But either way, it's Antelope Valley ball for the moment. Nearly had it taken away on the inbound play. Steamer going to try a three once again. That one too strong. And good inside position from Amaya Robinson, and Canyons will go back the other way. Sims stops up, trying to dump it down low. Robinson now going to dribble it herself, goes right up to the basket, had it swatted out of her hands by Bridget Ignacio, came over to help. Steamer all alone down low as the Cougars missed the assignment. It's a 4-point game here, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Garcia, Sims trying to draw contact and does, and she'll go to the line. Foul called on Amber Jordan for a block. Sims to the line. 2 for 2 today from the line. Just the third and fourth foul shots for College of the Canyons today. They've only made one trip to the line outside of this one, and that was Jade Sims' trip in that first half. So Cougars have been stymied to get to the line, and that's tough for a team that's the best foul shooting team in the state. Sims misses the first. At least the best foul shooting team in the state in terms of foul shot percentage at 72%. Sims misses both, and that'll end the third quarter. 4-point lead, 54-50. Fourth quarter, we come back. Fourth quarter we go, 54-50 in favor of College of the Canyons. It's been a good one back and forward. Each team's led. The Cougars stretched their lead out to 9 a couple of times, but have not been able to put away this scrappy AVC team. But right out of the timeout, Zavala, another three. Zavala hot today with 20 points for COC, has matched her season high. Courtney Hart on the other side knocks one in. Hart now up over 20 points. Trying to keep AVC in this one. 57-52, Zavala. For Canyons will dump Ruelas. Now to Sims. Sims dumps back Zavala. Canyons around the perimeter. Garcia's been quiet here in the second half. Almost throws it away and does. Little ill-advised pass from Garcia. Countered in the foul on the other side for AVC as Barnes able to draw the foul. It goes against Vanessa Zavala, her fourth. Barnes misses the foul shot. Canyons quickly back the other way. And the Cougars turn it over as they throw it into the backcourt. Barnes picks it up, spinning around. Antelope Valley with the ball here, and they get a shot from Deja Taylor that's good. And it's a 1-point game, 57-56. Ill-advised pass from COC. And John Wismath wants a full timeout to talk things over with 8:33 to go in a tight game here from the Cougar cage. So John Wismath and the Cougars trying to settle things down here. Their lead is down to 1, 57-56. Marauders defense has picked things up here in this fourth quarter early on as they get another stop, but they don't get a takeaway as it went out off of Courtney Hart. Zavala trying to drive, spinning in the lane, Steamer a block. Marauders can take the lead here. Canyons needs to pick it up on the defensive side themselves. Deja Taylor trying to split Ruelas. Ignacio in the corner, inside Steamer, blocked by Zavala. Good block by Zavala, who's in there with 4 fouls. Canyons nearly throws it away again, trying to work for an open shot. They just haven't been able to find one. Now Sims will step into a 3 and knocks it down for a 4-point lead. Steamer trying to drive. Zavala, another block. Steamer unhappy with it. Canyons back the other way. Garcia trying against Deja Taylor. Missed on the shot from a little 8-footer. Back the other way, Kayla Barnes driving, running right around the defense and lays it home. 2-point game, 1 possession game here. Back and forward these two teams go. Garcia, now to Ruelas once again. Drops for Garcia. Garcia trying to slip a defender, will step into an 18-footer, no good. Ignacio the rebound, and again Antelope Valley, a chance to try and tie or take the lead. Taylor inside, Hart, an easy bucket for her. And we are tied at 60 here in the fourth quarter. 6:15 to go. Garcia's been quiet in the second half, stuck at 13. Sims will step into a 3. No good. Steamer the board. She's got a double-double. 17 and 10 now. Both her and Hart with double-doubles in the ball game. They're 11th, or their 12th and 15th respectively. Steamer, a foul line jumper, no. Hart, another rebound. Again, Antelope Valley looking for a lead. Deja Taylor trying to get it inside. Amia Robinson got a hand on it. Zavala and Ruelas coming off. Tolentino and Payan coming in, so the Cougars give up some size down low. 3-pointer on the way. Deja Taylor, no good. So it goes out over the backboard, and it'll be Canyons basketball. Sims gonna bring it up the floor this time for Canyons. Canyons still trying to work for an open look. Nothing doing inside. Tolentino had it swatted away by Steamer. Poked out by Antelope Valley to the Canyons ball. For Steamer, I believe that's her 4th block. Her and Ignacio with multiple blocks in the game. Steamer has been very good down low this year. 24th in the state blocks, 26 coming in. And 4 to that, so she's got 30 now on the season. As the Cougars turn it over on the inbound. Taylor the other way, blocked by Robinson. And Garcia back the other way for COC. Needs to be careful as Taylor running up behind her. Could have had a chance to steal. Instead, the Cougars will send it Tolentino, wing 3! And she got it once again. 15th 3 of the ball game for COC. They lead by 3. shooting a crazy 42% from downtown here today, is College of the Canyons. They lead by 3 with 4.5 to go. Taylor trying to get it inside to Hart. Canyons tries to double her, and Hart just able to rise up over everybody else and put it in to make it a 1-point game. Not much of an answer for Hart down low. I would expect a steady diet of both her and Steamer for Antelope Valley here. The Cougars are going to have to try and find that speed that led to the success in the first half. There's Alea Garcia. That's a great shot from her. Just found a little open space, knocked it down. She's got 15. 3 rebounds, 6 assists in the ballgame for her. Vanessa Zavala, a double-double with 20 points and 10 rebounds. Her 4th double-double of the season as Canyons back up by 3. Here's Taylor. Over to Alyssa Taylor. Now back to Deja Taylor. Now to Bridget Ignacio. Takes a 3 that lands right in the lap of Courtney Hart, who's fouled by, I want to say, Amir Robinson here. No, they're going to give it to Alea Garcia. It's going to be her 3rd. Kayla Barnes coming back in. Vanessa Zabala taking over from Mariah Payan. Amber Jordan coming in as well as they get Alyssa Taylor and Bridget Ignacio off the floor. 3:36 to go, a 3-point lead. Hart to the line for Antelope Valley. The 57% foul shooter is 3 for 6 today from the foul line. Rattles the first one home to make it a 2-point game. Second is no good, but Steamer has the rebound. We're tied up at 65 once again. No good on a shot from COC. It's a timeout called by Antelope Valley here. 2:54 to go. Trying to give you points here, but the Wi-Fi in the building not cooperating with our stat computer at this point in time. So here's Hart now trying to work down low. Blocked by Robinson. Keeps it a tie game at 65. Here's Tolentino. Zavala, just a 2, no good. Tolentino collects the rebound though as Canyons will reset here. Tolentino will put up a 3 from the corner, no. Rebound came to Robinson, back to Tolentino, another 3, no, and Robinson another rebound. Big sequence for COC as they controlled the ball in a tie game. Zavala thought about a 3. Now Sims back to Zavala, an open look for 3. Does she have it? Yes, she does! Zavala another 3. Her season high, in Canyons with a 68-65 lead, under 2 to go. Barnes driving, Robinson a steal again. Amir Robinson affecting the game down low defensively for COC as the Cougars get another stop. They go to work offensively here, trying to slow things down a touch. Tolentino back to Zavala on the near side. Now to Garcia, she'll take her time. 10 on the shot clock here. Garcia off the screen, back to Zavala, a 2 on the way, no good, but Robinson an offensive rebound again. And Canyons can now waste some more time. Get this under 60 seconds to go. Garcia still dribbling around. 10 on the shot clock now. Zavala, another look for 3, no good. Tolentino the offensive board. And then she stepped on the end line, out of play. John Wismath with his hand on his head after that. Tolentino, had she dribbled out the other way, Canyons could have really taken the clock down. If not for an Antelope Valley foul. It's a 3-point Canyons lead here. Ignacio inside, Taylor over Zavala, she's got it. It's a 1-point lead now. Canyons gonna walk it up the floor and take this one as far down as they can. About a 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. You gotta figure at some point Antelope Valley has to use fouls and stop the clock. Instead, they're just gonna let it run. Garcia, I would take a shot clock violation if you're COC here. Sims will put up a 3, no good. Timeout called by Antelope Valley. And now with 5.7, the Marauders have a chance at the last shot. For Canyons, you could have taken a shot clock violation and got that down to 4 seconds. And now if you're COC, you almost have to foul on the inbound and give yourself enough time to maybe get the ball back. Hart with 28 and 16. Steamer with 19 and 11. Zavala 23 and 10 for COC. As Garcia 15, 3 and 7 assists. Sims and Tolentino each with 12. Tolentino with 9 boards as well. Canyons 16 of 41 from 3. 25 of 67 from the floor. Antelope Valley 30 of 73 from the floor. Just 2 of 10 from 3. They've had 12 foul shots. Canyons has only had 4 foul shots in the ball game, which is wild. So Antelope Valley gonna bring the ball ahead off the timeout. They get it into Deja Taylor. She had it stripped out of her hands. They try and send it ahead. Sims the steal and a foul with 1 second left. Canyons can get it in. They can win the ball game off some great defense from Tolentino and Sims. As it's not a shooting foul. I don't know where the Cougars are going. It's just the first foul on AVC. But now you have to get it in clean, and if you're Antelope Valley, you've got 4 fouls to give here. Surprised neither team gonna use a timeout at this point and talk about the play. Canyons will get it in, Tolentino will catch, and the Cougars will move to 3-1 in a tight game, surviving and winning 68-67 over Antelope Valley, led by 23 points from Vanessa Zavala, who had a double-double, her 4th of the year in the win for COC. They get to 10 and 8 on the year for Antelope Valley. They fall to 10 and 8 on the season. The Cougars keeping pace in the WSC South with the win as they're able to get themselves to 3-1 in conference play. And when you look at the WSC South standings right now, it's Glendale and Citrus at 4-0, COC at 3-1, and Antelope Valley at 2-2. So the season continues on and it stays close at the top. That'll do it for us here on this Saturday night. We thank you for joining us here on the Cougar Sports Network from Lee Smelser Court at the Cougar Cage. I'm Matt Robinson. See you on Wednesday, everybody, for more basketball action here from College of the Canyons.